like the video and subscribe right now, and explore the comment section with memes. The other day I asked this gentleman if he had a mask in his pocket as he walked past the bar without one. As I walked up to take his drink order, I slid one of our disposable masks to him. As he stood up to tell me he was going to smoke, I said that's fine, but if you're up and moving I need you to wear a mask. He started a fire on my bar with my tip. He tried to start a fire on the patio. I had to physically put out a fire over a freaking mask. I hate it here. Lower cognitive ability linked to non-compliance with social distancing guidelines during the coronavirus. I don't know what lower cognitive ability means, but I certainly won't wear a mask ever. Their buttocks fix their face, but not their brain. As an American, you have a right not to wear a mask. But, just like you, businesses have a right to refuse you access or service. You can't have it both ways. You are free to your opinions and choices, but that means accepting the consequences of your actions. Being belligerent or resistant to policies that are intended to protect employees and guests does not make you a patriot. It just shows your complete lack of consideration for anyone other than yourself. Don't mistake inconvenience for oppression. Anti-maskers gasping for air after taking off the mask they wore for 5 seconds. Why are men legit so freaking stupid? I've asked him for a new phone for my birthday, and guess what he got me? A freaking Note 10. Get yourself a better man, and don't make my mistake, girls. So there's this bottle of olive oil we sell at my store, right? This olive oil has Braille all over it, and this customer who was looking at them asked for the grocery manager. I'm the receiving manager, but I was the closest thing to the grocery manager, so I went up and talked them. This customer's complaint was that all of the bottles of olive oil were covered in some disgusting shit, and they said it was shameful that I had let them get to the shelf in this condition. They were talking about the Braille, they were like it won't even come off, it's disgusting. All I did was explain what it was, and they said well it shouldn't say somewhere on there that these don't are Braille, because it really confuses people. Absolutely 100% stupid. If the masks work, why the 6 feet? If the 6 feet works, why the masks? If both work, why the lockdown? If airbags work, then why the seatbelt? If the seatbelt works, then why the airbags? If both work, why the brakes? Driving to another state to avoid using a mask. Me driving to Idaho to buy groceries due to the Washington mask mandate. Not vaccinating your kids to get free skeleton decorations for Halloween. Spooks. You think the Midwest has no culture? Think again, sweetie. Clark in Indiana County with highest COVID-19 rate won't wear mask even as voting starts. She needs to be dismissed from her position at least through the voting period. She is putting folks at risk due to her selfish choices. She needs to not be present as folks vote. Period. Anyone minding their own business. Karens. And I took that personally. I never knew that Bill Gates had a medical degree. Is it against the law to give medical advice without a medical license? So anti-vaxxers should be arrested then. Are you serious? So after leaving the drive-thru today I took my sandwich out of the bag and we see this. Seriously? Oh, not today, not today. I went back to the restaurant, went inside, already fuming, asked to speak to the manager, and then threw the sandwich on the counter. I asked him for an explanation. He looked confused, so I pointed at the writing on the sandwich and demanded that he tells me why someone felt the need to write it on my sandwich. He answered, because you ordered a BLT with cheese, to which I replied ho. Oh yes, I see you're wearing masks. Typical ignorant Dem voter. Do your homework. I've been a pandemic planner for 18 years. If you are not wearing a mask, you're embarrassingly stupid. Look at the science. Your choice. Don't tell me how to live my life. Karens explaining how they know everything with a 6-minute Google search. Doctors who studied for 11 years. Karen. The term Karen is as offensive as the N-word. Me. What's the N-word? Huh, I can't say that out loud. Me. But you can say Karen out loud, can't you? Huh, well, yeah. Me. So it's not as offensive as the N-word, is it? Karen. My son hangs out with an autistic kid sometimes, and I don't want to start taking after him and becoming autistic. How can I nip this problem in the bud? I suggest you have a strong discussion with your child's other parent and suggest that they do the parenting from now on, as you sound like a moron. Autism is not contagious, but I'm afraid stupidity is, so please stop spreading yours. Whoever is sending these vulgar chocolate dicks is extremely pathetic. The company that makes these will be sorry. Eat a dick. Tell a Karen to eat a dick with our chocolate dick prank. Ships anonymously. Your manager will never know. Reach the manager's office. Karen, just wear a friggin' mask and stay socially distanced so we can all get together with our families at Christmas. Stop being selfish, people. Me at work. Hi, can you please put your mask on? Lady, no, I know my rights. Me, sorry, I don't speak stupid. Karens when they see a black person robbing a store using some green pieces of paper. Police. Karens, I don't need to wear a mask. I have a breathing disorder. People who actually have breathing disorders. Accept that you're wrong or draw 25. Karens.